The Snow Girl Season 2 is one of those quiet Netflix renewals that makes us wonder what exactly the criteria is that wins points with the streaming giant. But we see the appeal as the previous season had tons of high stakes, a gripping mystery, self-introspective themes, and a complex narrative that had viewers on the edge of their seats and second-guessing every clue and red herring. Well, can Season 2 keep up? The Snow Girl aka La Chica de Nieve is an exciting Netflix original that first graced our screens in 2023 and following a positive reception, returned with Season 2 in January 2025. It has everything from messy investigations and murders to mind games and secrets, perfect for those who love crime thrillers. The 6-episode season brings back familiar names as well as new faces like Milena Smith, Jose Coronado, Aixa Villagran, Mickey Esparb, and Luis Callejo, and is directed by Laura Alvia and David Aloa. The Snow Girl 2, The Soul Game, picks up with Mirren's book tour after the successful launch of her book, The Snow Girl. A stranger called God's Raven approaches Mirren and asks her to play the Soul Game if she wants to find the truth about Laura, a minor who disappeared years ago. At the same time, Belen and Chaparro's latest case is the murder of Allison, who seems to have been involved in the Soul Game as well. Mirren is forced to play nice as she is teamed up with Jamie, a charming journalist from Madrid, to write a story on Allison's case. Mirren, being Mirren, decides to find a connection between Laura and Allison while strangers and familiar faces try to stop her. She goes as far as to befriend Laura's brother, the young Nacho, who looks up to her. Jamie too lands himself in hot water with his alma mater, as it happens to be the same school that Laura and Allison went to. The religious school, Los Arcos, is hellbent on protecting its values and reputation, even if it means interfering with the investigation. Once the exposition is set, the Snow Girl Season 2 favors an extremely slow pace which borders on dullness. There are not enough puzzle pieces in the mystery to tell a 6-episode story, which is why it feels like the writers are stretching the narrative. There is no character exploration in the filler scenes that could explain the slow pace either. The family drama of Mirren, Jamie, and Chaparro is dropped and picked up whenever it is convenient, while the cops continue to run around like pawns to the story. Milena Smith brings back the stubborn Mirren, who struggles to face her fears while investigating the girls. But the novelty of her character is gone, and she turns into a cardboard cutout of the journalist who hunts for the truth with blinkers on. Mickey Esparb's Jamie tries to lighten the mood with his charm, however the moments are too few and too far spaced out. Nothing comes out of this trait of his, as he too turns into Mirren 2.0 as he investigates. However, the suspense behind Laura's disappearance keeps our attention as we wonder how she is connected to Allison and the overarching mystery. There are some ambitious storylines as well, like the child trafficking ring, freedom of press, the dangers of blind faith, and Mirren's sexual assault, which has been a mystery since Season 1. But Season 2 sidelines these threads in favor of focusing on the two girls and the Soul Game, which, as we've established, has a poor narrative structure. The Spanish Netflix show does try to elevate itself with the technical execution, especially by playing with Christian iconography in the beach, which is linked to Mirren's personal trauma. Unfortunately, it is not grand enough to turn the Snow Girl 2, The Soul Game, into a style-over-substance project either. All in all, this one is a disappointing sequel to the critical hit that was the introspective Season 1.